Guys, I've got two huge announcements to share in this video. But first up, you've all seen the title. After all these years, thousands of sky bases, countless meme strats, I am finally in the Fortnite item shop. Just, unfortunately, not as an icon skin. But I did get my very own locker bundle. And it features the Cloaked Shadow, the Shadow Wings back bling, the Banner Wave emote, the Jolly Roger glider, which hasn't been available in the Fortnite store for almost 1,600 days. 1,600. And the Moonbone pickaxe, which hasn't been seen in over 1,500 days. Now, I'm sure you're all thinking, that skin, that doesn't look like Iconic. And unfortunately, because Iconic was a Samsung exclusive, they actually couldn't put it in the bundle, which kind of sucks. But all the OGs of the channel might remember that before Iconic, my main skin was this one, all through my OG Fortnite days. So if you want to pick up the OG Muzok skin, or even if you just want to get your hands on some of the rarest items in the game that haven't been seen since Fortnite's release, go and check out the locker bundle in the item shop. And please, please, please don't forget to use code Muzok before you check out. But that's not all, because to celebrate this special occasion, I've also spent the last 3 months building a successor to the legendary, the iconic Muzok's Deathrun. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Muzok's Deathrun 2.0. This map's got 8 super unique levels, everything from bouncing to rocket riding to trap tunnels, and even mechanics we invented for the first ever time that don't exist anywhere else in Fortnite. I had so much fun putting this together with my friend Kamui, and hopefully you guys are gonna love it. I'm also gonna be running a competition for the next 2 weeks, and whoever holds the map record at the end of that time will win $5,000. But now, let's jump into the map, and I'm gonna try and set my first map record to start the leaderboards off. All right, guys, welcome to Muzok's Deathrun 2.0. We got the floating locker bundle sign. And may I say one more time? Use code Muzok in the Fortnite item shop, especially if you get in the locker bundle, because in this case especially, it really helps me out. I also added a level select room, just in case you get stuck on a certain level, you want to skip ahead, see what else there is, then you can do that. Through here, we've got our speedrun leaderboard. Whoever is at the top of that leaderboard in 2 weeks is going to get $5,000. So get grinding. Now, if you want to actually submit a speedrun time, you've got to be in speedrun mode. You're going to come here, hold this down, activate speedrun mode. You get a countdown. And here we go. Level 1 is pretty basic. You had to make a few changes because it was initially a little bit too hard. But now you actually get this very smooth tire bounce straight into the doorway. It actually, it's a lot easier than it looks. I promise. All right. Now coming through here, level 2, which again, honestly, huge shout outs to Kamui. He made these maps look just so much better than I ever could. Right here, this is actually an interesting level. You are both flying and underwater. And what that means is, because you're underwater, you're drowning. So you have a limited time to navigate all the obstacles you're gonna find under here and reach the end. And the obstacles are mines. So you need to be flying through all of this. Do not hit a bomb, or, I mean, I'm sure you can imagine what will happen there. And you have to stay moving relatively fast, because if you go too slow, if you pause too long, if you're too careful, you will die to drowning. But then, after you manage to go all the way through, you come out the other side, and we're on to level 3, which is one of the more interesting levels in this. But level 4 is my personal favorite. So, level 3, what we do, we pop that. We go, well, wait, okay, wait, I think I don't know how I recovered that, but we're all good. Then you duck under here, you come over here, you duck again, and straight down the hole. Now, I did make this death run a little bit easier than the ones that I would normally play, because I really wanted, like, all of you guys to be able to actually jump in and have fun. That said, it is still pretty damn difficult. And this next level is my favorite of them all, because you know I love rocket riding. And we've even okay, that wasn't supposed to happen. Like I was saying, we've even introduced a helpful light system here that will give you the rough timing of when you need to jump to get to the rocket. So if you jump right when it goes green, you get on. You're then rocket riding. Okay, you actually don't want to be right on the edge of the rocket, or that can happen. Look, guys, I built the map, but I am far from flawless yet. So, like I was saying, we jump, we land on the rocket, we crouch, we jump, we crouch, we shoot, we jump, and then, bam! We bounce. And then, I'm really not making myself look that good right now. I hope you guys can see, like, I really tried to make these levels as, like, cool and creative as possible. Like, when we were building this, I remember we were debating over whether a rocket ride would even work. if it hit bounces. I'll tell you what, I am so happy it did. Although, it doesn't help me fix this next part. I can tell, this is the one. It's all going well. Then we jump. Then we fall. Then we shoot. Then we jump. Then we bounce. We bounce. We hit that. We glide. Straight through the door. And then we get this super smooth tire bounce. I am a sucker for tire bounces. Over here. Down. Jump. And whoop. Oh my god, almost failed that. And here we are. Now, this next level is one of the more interesting ones. You can see we've got a beautiful crowd here cheering you along the whole way through. And this remote you have does something interesting. It makes those barrels explode. The idea behind this initially was rocket jumping, if any of you know TF2. But effectively, what you got to do is launch yourself out and time the barrel explosions to hopefully launch you straight through here. And believe me, getting that on the first go was a complete and utter fluke. That level normally frustrates the hell out of me. But again, super cool, super unique. I love it. All right, moving on. Now, you know it's not a Muselk Deathrun if I don't have a throwback to the absolute legendary traditional trap tunnels. And you also get super speed as you go through all this. And you might think Muselk, it's just an OG trap tunnel, but then wait! You emerge into... Today is really not my day. So anyway, like I was saying, you emerge into this giant rainbow-colored area where you gotta zigzag back and forward. You bounce over here, you go through the door, you gotta cross over here, you gotta keep your jumps precise. Oh, that can happen. But the ending of the level is actually the coolest part of all. As I was saying, the ending of this level is actually, I reckon, one of my favorite things. It is kind of a bit of a throwback to something we had in Muselk's Deathrun 1.0, where you go flying through the air with crazy speed, and then you slide down into the final level, level 7. And ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, this one is tough. But if we manage to get all the way around here, through that door, the GG room awaits. So in this level, you've got a signal remote, which basically just gives you a little jump forward. So what we got to do is jump, land on here. You can steady yourself, or you can kind of YOLO all the way through. We wait again. We jump through again. And this next area is the, oh god. Okay, yep, that was totally deliberate. Wow, I really made a mess of that. As I was saying, we bounce from here. We go through here. And for those of you looking to speedrun this map, I've been doing a bit of messing around on this one. And let me tell you, the amount of time save you can have on here is insane. You can actually strafe all the way around here and go under there in effectively a single jump if you still have a remote charge at the end. So you can save literally 10-20 seconds on a run if you do this last level efficient. But this little step here, this is the part I suck at. Because you have to go through here and also hold back, otherwise that happens. All right, let's try this again. And now we come up here, we glide all the way through. Can I get it first go? That would be amazing. I absolutely can't. Of course I can't. Come on, man. I made this map. So while I'm getting back there, funny story. We actually had this map completely finished about a month ago. But then, when the new season launched, Epic fundamentally changed something in the game's code about how knockback works. And I mean all knockback. These jump remotes, ice grenades, bounces, everything. So all the calculations we'd done for distance and pretty much every single level was just completely broken. And we've spent the last week scrambling to actually patch it all up and fix it. Come on. Yes. 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 And then... Oh, come on! Who put that there? Oh, me. Got it. That's good speed. Good energy. Good momentum. Glide through. Nailed it. Oh, bro, this is actually a scam. So you can actually make that jump. If you land on the far end of that pad, you can launch straight into the exit. So again, even more really cool like strategies, I think, that are going to develop for getting a super efficient speed run on this. Okay, I reckon this time I should maybe just play it a little bit safer. I'm going to do the old coward's way. this. There. Oh, no. Yes! We did it! And now you finish by running across the line, and the timer stops. And you also get a very cool statue. Now, guys, I'm going to be updating this hopefully every day for the first couple of weeks when people submit their times. So I'm super excited to see what people can do. But first things first, I gotta get my own time up on the board. So let's give it a go. Hey guys, Future Muzok here. Unfortunately, you might remember I was saying how the map kept breaking all the way up until release date. Well, I literally only filmed that a couple of hours ago. And I've since then been trying to polish, fix all the last little things. I realized I don't have time to get a good enough run before the map comes out. So on the scoreboard is going to be my current best time that I've had while we were all practicing, which is 3:35. So if you manage to beat that time, that is bloody impressive. But there are so many optimizations. That run wasn't perfect. This should easily be able to go down to, I honestly reckon like 2 minutes 15 is where I'm probably thinking the limit is. So this time is so beatable. I'm so excited to see how people push it. Guys, if you're keen, go to the Fortnite item shop. Check out the Muzok Locker Bundle. Please use code Muzok if you want to pick it up. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to have a Locker Bundle, because obviously it's all because of you guys. I appreciate you so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.